everyone. Welcome back to Adobe Live here on Behance. I'm here with my new friend, Marta Caro. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yay. We were just talking before about how we're kind of matching. We're very sleek, very editorial today. Heidi says hello. Ash says hello. Good to see you guys. Hi. So everyone, welcome Marta. This is her first time live streaming here with us. She's going to be sharing some amazing editorial design while she's laying out her zine. But before we get into that, I just want to let you know that we are going to be talking a lot about the new typefaces available in Typekit this week. So there are 665 new fonts available to you from Monotype if you are a CC subscriber. You can find those on Typekit. And there's a blog post about it. There's also some new stuff coming in InDesign and Illustrator. You're going to be able to see over 9,000 fonts in your program live. So that's coming soon, and we'll talk about that later. Before we jump into it, I'm going to let you introduce yourself. Who are you?
Okay. Hi, I'm Marta. I come from Barcelona, but I've been working in New York for about 5 years now. And I don't know how you want me to introduce, if I start with my background.
Well, what's your favorite animal?
Oh my God, there's so many that I like.
Top 10, please.
But I prefer dogs over cats.
Okay.
So
cool, we're gonna fight later. That's fine. Yeah, you could talk about your background and like what you specialize in.
So I basically have been all over, like all the kind of branches of design.
Yeah.
And I just landed in New York to work in a studio called 2x4, and there I had the chance to like really explore all these like different design brands, and I never could commit to one of them.
Right.
So I've always been pretty much freestyle.
Freestyle, you're DJ. Love that.
And now I work at the line, but I'm also a freelancer, so I'm basically there 3 days a week, and then I do other projects on the side.
Right.
And that's it. I work in mostly fashion and beauty industries.
Yeah, and your work really reflects that kind of high editorial style. I actually have your Behance open right now. If you can switch to my screen, a lot of really beautiful spreads, imagery, but you're going to be doing something a little bit different this week, something much more side project-esque, much more just about you and about who you are. So what are you going to be working on this week?
So I actually haven't shared ever like my illustrations, because I just do them for fun and to relax at home.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna work with some of the illustrations of the artists I like the most. So that's more or less what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a zine, and each spread is gonna reflect an artist.
Cool. And for people who might not be aware, can you talk a little bit about what a zine is and how it's different from another magazine or other publication?
Yeah, so it's usually a little bit more like freestyle, and like probably like it's a little smaller in quantity of pages. So it's gonna be like just a fun kind of little like document to work on.
Yeah, and they're usually like smaller, they're a little cheaper to produce, you can hand them out. It's almost like a form of just self-expression. Hector says, fun. Yeah, I agree. Lauren says, yes to dogs being the best. You got a fan in Lauren. So yeah, everyone say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. Like Marta said, she's coming from New York, from Barcelona originally. We are in San Francisco, right meow. So let us know. And this week we do have a bunch of awesome editorial designers here with us. We had Sunny and Christine before this. Sunny did an awesome job. We've got Marta right now, followed by Apuya, and ending the day with Alma. So we will be going until 5 p.m. Pacific time today through Thursday, which is awesome. Nice long days. And we will be also doing chat and wins during the segments, and also some challenges. So in about 25 minutes, we're going to do a chat and win. It's your opportunity to get active in the chat. Make sure you're signed in, and we will be giving away this InDesign sticker and this InDesign pin. It says, oh crop. It's perfect for today. Ooh, pop of color. I like it. We were saying maybe this belongs on a laptop, but Marta was saying hers is too clean. She cannot deface it with a sticker. So we'll be doing that in about 25 minutes. And then if you want to be working alongside Marta while she's working, we do have a challenge for you. So if you go to be.net/live, hopefully that's where you're watching us from, click on the challenge tab, You can find the info on the challenge for today, which is to make a business card. So if you are totally new to laying out type or graphics, no worries. We do have a template for you if you would like to use it. And we also have a video that Paul Tranny recorded yesterday about getting started in InDesign, and he is laying out a business card. So there's a link to that as well if you need help. And then in about an hour and a half, we're going to be looking at your submissions, giving some feedback, some reviews. We already talked. Marta's going to be very nice. She wanted to be really mean, and I said, naughty, naughty, no, no, no. You must be nice to the nice viewers. Just kidding. She's nice. So we're going to be doing that in about an hour and a half. And on the day, one person will be taking home a free year of Creative Cloud. Whoever has the most innovative design will be taking that home. Ooh, Anita's from the UK. Mm-hmm. Cool. Cedric is from Hyrule. Okay, Cedric. No, you're not. Mishari is from Kuwait. Mohammed from Morocco. Noel from Nevada. What's up, Noel? Mexico. Harlem. Super cool. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us. I bet it is
all over the world.
Yeah, I bet it's late for some people. Mm-hmm. So go to sleep. or
not.
Or not. Stay awake with us. Get some water. Get some coffee. Kian Yi from Malaysia. Wow. Lydianne from Brazil. So cool.
How fun.
Yeah, seriously. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you're working on those challenges. And without further ado, I'm going to let you talk more about what you're going to work on. And let's dive right in.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll pop over to Marta's screen. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So clean as well. Your background's gray.
Yeah, I prepared like the screen. Like usually I have so many things in there, so
it looks
I try to be more organized this time.
Nice.
So we're gonna start a new document. It's gonna be print file.
Oh yeah.
I have here millimeters as my main, but I'm gonna just choose inches because we are in the States.
Yes, it's very helpful here.
I'm gonna set up the file at 11 inches by 14 and a half. I feel like I kind of want to make it a little slightly bigger this time, and like having it kind of a size of a newspaper.
Oh, cool.
Could be cool to print it in a more cheaper paper, but like I just wanted to have like some nice colors and be fun overall. So
right, and especially if you print on a cheaper paper, you could maybe have these stranger sizes, because that might be more expensive. But if you choose a cheap paper, it kind of evens things out. Nice.
Okay. So then, usually here when I start, that's the trick I wanna show, because I feel like it's kind of useful for when you have a lot of pages.
Yes, please.
And it's I try to set this command. Let's see what it is now. Because I have it already set up. So yes, it's a keyboard shortcut.
Perfect.
And then I have it's a navigation kind of setup. So I like to do a command arrow to the right for the next page.
Wow, cool.
Assign. And then for the previous page, I do command left.
And that makes sense.
Assign. Okay. And let's see if that works. Yes.
Whoa, so you can just move around it so quickly.
I actually think I'm going to change it now to... to the spread, because I think it's nicer, because then it's gonna give you a centered view.
Very nice.
So let's see. Spread. Where is it? Next spread. Command right. Assign and previous spread. Command left. Okay. Here we go.
Let's see.
So now we have this set up. And we can go through all the pages very quickly.
That's so easy. And chat, if you didn't know that you can kind of customize your keyboard shortcuts, now you know. Super helpful.
Yeah. That works really well when you have like long books. For this project, maybe it's not so relevant, but for books it's
helpful.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm gonna set up my master page. So if you see here, we have the pages, and here is where the master lives. And I'm gonna set up the grid.
Okay.
Which is gonna be in here. And I want it to have 6 columns each page, because I think like it's a very nice number to play with. Like it gives you a lot of variations. You can do a 2 column or 3 column, or like Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
4 and 2.
yeah,
2
4 and 2. It's a nice number.
Yeah, really
so
nice.
now I'm gonna do the other page.
And for people who might just be getting started with page layout or InDesign, what's the purpose of a master page?
So everything you set in here, it's gonna reflect after that in the next, like in the pages. So basically you shouldn't be designing here much. It's just to set up like the pagination, the numbers,
Right.
and then like the grid and like things that are gonna be fixed across the whole document.
Cool. So it's like you're building your
basically,
template.
Yeah, I think I'm not very sure of the name, the title of the project. So I'm just gonna start to put here some like the pagination number, for example, and some of the little details on the page. Here we're gonna put insert markers current page number. It's gonna be centered up. And I'm gonna set it with, here we have the typekit fonts.
Perfect.
I downloaded a few, so I think I'm gonna use this one. It's nice.
Cool.
I like it.
So you found these on Typekit
Yeah, it's
while you're
called
exploring.
Halyard.
Oh, nice.
display.
And you chose a bunch of the different
Yeah.
kind of styles to
Yeah.
sync, but you can choose and pick. There's a bunch of different things. And before we get too far into here, let's do Option, Command, and D on your keyboard.
Oh, Option, Command D.
Yep.
Oh,
Perfect.
good.
See you later, Doc. We didn't need you anyways. Cool.
Okay, so here we have the numbers.
I actually
we
didn't
go
know what
here.
that keyboard command was going to do, so I'm glad it did something good.
So now as you see, all the pages have numbers.
Yay!
Okay, I want the size to be small. Perfect.
Hmm. And smaller
And-
because you know that this is going to be printed out pretty big.
Yeah, and I feel like it's not gonna have that many spreads, I think.
Right. It's not that
I just set
important.
up like 20 spreads, but actually 20 pages, but actually
We'll see.
I don't know. We'll see. So then I'm just gonna put here the title of the magazine, which I still don't know what it's gonna be, but
Ooh.
I have a few names thought.
Okay.
I like Retina or Forma, which are like both things that are, Forma is like shape in Spanish.
Oh, okay. I like that.
It's all about, because I'm gonna do illustrations and I want it to be pretty visual, I think this is like
Yeah.
good name.
I like that.
But you guys let me know if I should change it, because
We
I'm
love
open
that.
to different titles.
Okay, cool. So chat, we have an ask of you, Forma. It's one of the options for the title, but you are all very inspiring and you're also from all over the world. So maybe you have some cool options in your language, similar to how Forma means shape. What do you think? In your
Yeah.
native tongue, what would be a cool name for this?
Mm-hmm.
Anna says, illustration, yay! Yes, we love when some illustration gets snuck into the non-illustration weeks. At least I love it.
And then here I'm gonna have the issue name, which is gonna be a modern art name. Like
Cool.
Issue. Oops. Here. Issue. Issue.
Okay, gotcha. So it's the modern art issue.
Yes.
And these are all
And then maybe
artists.
another day I can do an architecture issue.
Oh,
or,
okay.
I don't know.
Right. And like you said, this is just all about creators that you like and appreciate. So these are all your favorite modern artists.
People that inspire me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just gonna put, no, let's leave it like that. I can always change it. Let's see the size of this.
Ooh, Dennis says hello from Brazil.
Hello.
What's up? Welcome, welcome.
Okay, here we go. So for the first page, I'm just gonna keep it blank.
Ooh, a statement.
So we'll decide later what we do.
Mm.
And here we go. We're set up. I think I'm just gonna change the number. I don't like it here. I'm gonna put it left align.
Gotcha. It's crazy. You have to literally design every single aspect, even the pagination. These small things make a huge difference.
Yep.
Kian Yi says Yisu means art in Chinese. Akash says Arkti means shape in Bengali.
Oh.
Interesting. Thanks for sharing, y'all.
Nice. Okay. Well, so let's start with it. I think on the first spread, I'm gonna do a timeline as an index, and I think I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow.
Cool.
So I'm gonna start here on the third spread.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna bring in some illustrations.
Yay.
I have here, for example, 3 from Agnes Martin. I think I'm gonna put them one after the other.
Perfect. I can't believe you haven't really shared your illustrations before. They're really lovely.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I've never gave them the importance
Yeah.
or I never found like, like how I wanted to show them, or I don't know. So, okay. So now set up a grid, and I'm not using it.
Break the rules.
Maybe smaller.
Yes. Asim says, I love InDesign. Asim, I respect that about you. I'm personally not a pro InDesign user, so I'm really looking forward to learning a lot from you about your grids and how you don't use them.
Yeah. I think like every designer set up the grid and then never use it.
Yeah.
No, not never, but like we like to break the rules.
Totally.
So.
Yeah, Sunny did that in the previous section. She's like, I got 12 grids or 12 columns. I'm gonna break them.
So here we go. I'm just like aligning the 3 squares. And now I'm gonna put them close together. Here I have the frame, which I can just cut the image if I want. Or
Ooh,
not.
dangerous.
I guess like this is something everybody knows, but
Maybe not.
Maybe just in case.
Yeah. So it's a great way to crop images.
Exactly.
If you'd like
so
to.
I have all these are TIFF images. And so that's why they have like all these like weird margins, because I didn't really look at how big the margins are.
But you can use the grid to fix those. Marco says, I love Agnes Martin. Very nice.
Yay.
You're in the right place. I'm excited to see the other artists that you have as well.
That's one of my rustic tricks to measure spaces.
Yeah, I've seen this before.
The little trick of the rectangle.
Perfect.
So this is gonna be the size. Let's see, how much is this?
How big are you?
Let's put a round number here, just because I like to be somewhat OCD. Okay, that was pretty much visually aligned.
Nice, you're a pro.
I think we need this to be a little bigger, because they are like uneven. It looks a little not so well aligned, but that's how I want it to be. And now I'm just changing the order. So what I did before, it's not really working. I like it to have like the 2 light squares separated from the dark one. So gonna do that again very quickly. Let's do 25 as before.
Perfect. And this is the beauty of laying out your own designs. You get to play with things, change things on the fly, and really think about every aspect of this visual design. Exactly. How is the viewer going to digest it?
So here we go. Now I'm gonna go to Agnes Martin bio, which I have around here.
Nice.
Just to have some text.
It's a lot of text.
Let's see. Those are all the artists.
All of them. Got you.
So that's her entire name, Agnes Bernice Martin.
Oh yeah, Adobe Live. That is a great point that I forgot to mention. If you are taking part in the challenge and you're designing your own business card, please use one of the new 600 plus fonts from Monotype. So you can search by Foundry. There is the link at the top of the chat box where you can click, go to Typekit, and that's where you can find your typefaces. I'm excited to see all of your work.
Okay. Let's just make one column here.
Boom. There she
No,
is.
this is another.
It's going into Matisse or whoever.
Who's that? Salomon. Not you now. Okay, here we go. I'm just seeing how this works together, and then I'm gonna set up the styles.
Oh, nice.
I like this to be bold. So let's see if this works well. Oh yeah, hyphenate, please.
Okay, so some people say no hyphenation. What do you think?
I think like for the kind of justification that I just made, I think it helps to have it hyphenated. If I did this kind of justification, then I would say no, don't hyphenate.
Right.
And then I would work on the ragging.
Gotcha.
But because I want to be faster, I think I'm just gonna do that.
Perfect. No, that's easy.
Yeah.
It takes time to kern each line by line.
Exactly. So maybe I'm gonna have her burn like dates, life dates, how you call that?
I don't know.
Here.
Her important dates.
Very important dates in here.
Her tombstone dates.
I think maybe in the same style as the title.
Oh.
So it's gonna be big.
Yeah, and you use the eyedropper tool to copy the style.
No, that looks actually too big.
It's too important.
So maybe smaller. And you know what? Bam.
There you go. Easy as that.
That I like to use a lot, the fitting frame. So
Okay.
then I can just drag this without carrying like the rest of the text.
Right, right.
And then I'm just gonna make here a subtitle that's gonna be like that.
Cool, I love this. You're just kind of playing until you find what you like.
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna hunt here. What's the size of this? Oops.
How big are
12. I like it pretty small, so let's do this, and then 14.
you? Ooh. Yeah, if you think about it, if you had size 12 printed on a big, like newspaper-sized paper, that'd be kind of big.
So then here we have a little like abandoned word, and I'm gonna use Command Option X to bring the like half of horizontal word down, so it's not like by
Whoa.
itself.
I didn't know that was a hotkey. That's very
Yeah,
cool.
very important. It's very useful.
Yes.
And somebody here is asking for the paragraph style. Yes, I'm gonna do the styles, but first of all, I just wanna set up kind of like how do I want it to look, because I have not like thought about like how the titles are gonna be and everything. So I'm just setting up a test, and then I'm just gonna copy the styles into all the paragraph styles, character styles, and then I'm gonna go from there.
Cool. I like that. So you experiment first and then set up your style so you can boom, 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 apply them.
So basically, I think I like this to be by another, like itself. Like I want the bio to be bigger in this case, and then have here another column with the artistic style.
Gotcha.
So then when I change it with the paragraph styles, it's gonna be faster to click on each thing.
Right.
And I think I'm gonna do that. Actually, I'm gonna make this shorter, just playing with the grid, and make this a bigger
Oh, nice.
type.
Nice.
And then here, let's see how it looks like. Yeah, kind of like it.
Cool.
I think this looks too bold now, so let's see if this is like not so bold.
Cool. And you said that you found this typeface on Typekit?
On Typekit.
Yeah. What did you like about it? What drew you to it?
The shapes of it. I think it's pretty square. I like the diagonal on the T's. I think it looks nice.
Yeah. It's easy to read.
Yeah.
Which is nice. And Siobhan,
I might change it, but
you might change it.
Yeah, why not? Then, like from the paragraph styles, it's very easy to change. But for now, I'm just gonna start using that and see. Because I don't know what else do I have here.
Right.
That's too wide. So I'm just gonna go for that.
Perfect. And Siobhan, who's from Europe, was saying he came to visit the US and he's struck by how often slab fonts are used compared to Europe. Do you agree?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen so many.
Notice?
I mean, yes, on some packaging and commercial work, but I don't know. I'm like on a more of a high-end kind of industry in fashion, so I don't tend to see too many slabs there. Right. It's more of a font, like serif fonts.
Totally.
So yeah.
Yeah, I can see that in your portfolio. It's very, very airy, very beautiful. And if you want to follow Marta on Behance, it is Marta Caro. I believe if you click the info tab above the chat pod, you can click on her little icon and go straight there. Ooh, Mohammed, great question. We love asking this of our designers. What is your favorite typeface? Do you have one?
Oh my God, there's infinite.
There literally are.
Possibilities.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like Greeley type fonts, and I like the American. I actually was about to use it for this, but maybe it's better to just like stick to Typekit. So.
Right.
But yeah, I like Og. It's like a really nice serif. Like, let me show you guys.
Please do. Show and tell.
I'm gonna be like Marta. I mean, that's how creative I am. It's very elegant. Not Typekit. Og glasses. How they go.
And
back.
then you're gonna click this little gray box.
Oh,
perfect.
Here you go. This is
Ooh,
beautiful.
Yeah, look at that. Looks like it's chiseled out of stone, out of marble.
Marta Caro.
Carpo.
Yeah, so I like this one, but this one is more for titles.
Right.
I don't know. I also like a lot graphic. It's a nice family. Graphic with K. It's kind of like an Helvetica, a Swiss font, I think, and it works well.
Paul wants to know, what is the typeface you used on your website? Is this?
That's Canela.
Og? Oh, Canela.
It's very similar to Og, but I feel like Og is a little bit more sensual.
Yeah,
so
it is. A little more thin, thick. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Hope that answered your question, Paul.
Yep. And here, that's it. That one, I'll leave it without the hyphenation. And I'm justifying to the left, and then we'll have to work on the ragging here.
Right.
So I like to do this trick. Maybe now, like, typographers are gonna make a scream, but I like to do this. I make it a couple points, like, tighter. So then I have room to play to rag it.
Okay.
I'm gonna not hyphenate it. So then I can just like see here, that one's gonna be the long. I'm gonna be short, long, short, long. Here you see.
So why is this gonna make people scream?
I don't know, because I feel like designers usually say, don't touch the kerning of the typography.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes you have to.
Sometimes you have to.
You gotta do it.
I agree.
So, more or less, that's how am I gonna set up the styles. So
perfect. That's actually great timing.
Go do it.
Yeah. Do you see the beautiful fireworks behind us?
Yay!
Yay! Celebration for finishing our styles. Just kidding. We're gonna do our chat and win. So chat, this is your opportunity to get logged in on Behance. You can use your Adobe ID. You can make one really quickly. We're going to play a little video, get logged in, and then let's ask them a question that they have to answer. Something design related. What should we ask them? Mm-hmm. That they'll answer us in chat.
What is your favorite font?
What is your favorite?
Yeah.
Going to turn it back around on you. Let us know your favorite font typeface, and we'll be back in a couple seconds. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for answering the question. You have about a minute to continue to answer, and then one of you are going to win this beautiful swag pack O-Crop pen. Could go on your bag, could go on your lapel. Got a sticker right on your laptop, right on Marta's. I'm going to put it on before the day is over. She's going to get in trouble. So one of you are going to win soon. Your name will appear above us, and it has not appeared yet. A lot of people are saying Avenir.
Avenir is a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
It's clean.
Very classic. Railway.
Very geometric.
Mm-hmm. Rob says Zilla Pro. Do you really?
I don't know that one.
So he goes by Robzilla. So everything is Zilla. Everything's got Zilla on the end. I bet that would be cool though, Rob. You should make it. Baskerville, that's a good one. That was very popular the last couple years. Boop,
Okay.
boop, 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 boop. Articulating above us. It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where the chocolate bar is going to appear soon. Paul, you're not too late. That is your entry. When are we going to add color? Soon,
Very
possibly.
soon.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
got color in the illustrations. What's up, Keela? Welcome. Yay, we have a name. Woo! Would you like to read it?
Jason Rosie or Rose?
No, Rose. Hey, I like that. Jason Rose. Congrats. Have a glass of rose on us. Just kidding. You will be sent this beautiful sticker and this pen. Adobe Live will be in contact with you in your Behance messages. So
Yay.
keep an eye out for that. Congrats. Thank you, everyone, for participating. So that means we have about an hour until the challenge deadline hits. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we are challenging you to create alongside Marta while she works on her zine, but you'll be creating a business card. So check out the challenge tab above the chat pod over here and get all your info there. Please use one of the 600 new monotype fonts. That would be great. All right,
Okay,
back to the show.
good.
You're like,
So-
finally.
Let's set up the paragraph styles. Paragraphs. And so what I do, that's the most easy thing, is I click on the text I wanna do the style, and then usually it doesn't. Here, titles, artist name. That's the name of the style.
Cool.
And so based on, there's no based new paragraph style. Or whatever. And then it pops in here already what we've got.
Oh, nice, because you have it
So,
selected.
yeah. So that's the easiest way. So right now I'm just gonna set it like that.
Perfect. And for people
Here
who
we go.
might be new, can you say again like what styles are, why you use them?
So the styles are like, again, more rules you create for your document or like
No.
book, zine, whatever.
Yeah.
And it just sets up like whatever fonts are you using in the like sizes and like line heights and everything.
Right.
So then once you wanna change the paragraph, say you have a book and you have a title set up for like different like artists or whatever,
Yeah.
and then you decide to change the size of it and be like, oh, I wanna do it 2 points bigger or like change the font, then it changes across the whole
Yep.
book. So that's very useful for then you don't have to commit to one thing
Right.
actually, and then you can just play with it later on if you want.
Right. It's a lot quicker. It helps you
Yeah.
keep it cohesive.
Exactly. That's
Really
also very
helpful.
important.
Yeah.
Yep. So here, let's set on another one. This is gonna be the dates, important dates.
The important dates. The only ones you need to know. It's like an art history. You just need to know when they were born and when they passed away.
And I wrote it wrong.
I wrote it wrong. Not that important.
Here.
Ooh, and while you're working on your styles, Master asked a great question, and I'm going to ask you, chat. Where do you all find your daily design inspiration? I'm personally an Instagram scroller. I have a bunch of collections I save for inspiration. Where do you find yours? Do you take pictures, Pinterest, books? I'm very interested to know. Eric says Behance, nice. Especially with the new kind of recommended for you pages, super helpful. Robzilla says Instagram, same. Lauren says Instagram and Behance. Paul goes to the Long Beach Public Library. I bet there's some awesome stuff in there to look at. Victor says movies, Dribble and Behance, Insta, Behance, and DeviantArt. Ooh. Throwing it back to DeviantArt. I like it, Osh. Nicholas says, don't forget to look at nature. That's very true. That's where you can be really surprised.
Okay, here we go. So that's one artist. And I kind of want to keep the spreads for each artist. So I have to figure out what am I going to do in here.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to have some color playing on it.
Heck yeah.
I forgot to set up a bleed, so I'm just gonna go back to document setup.
Okay, and what is bleed going to do for you? What does it
This
do?
is very important for when you want to print this document, and it's like a safe kind of margin to not have like white spaces on the page once you trim the pages, basically.
Right.
And so you let the graphics or or the color blocks, whatever, go a little bit like out of the page. So there's this safe space for the knife, you know?
Right. Yeah. Full bleed.
Mm-hmm. So I like to leave 0.25 for everything.
Cool.
So I think that's gonna change it. Yeah. And now this is the space that we're gonna have. And I kind of like to use this tool that gives you the colors from.
Ooh.
I think I like this better. Let's do it again. I like the blue.
Cool, so it grabs every color from that little image.
Yeah, or an approximation of it, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So then maybe here I can just like add another text in white, or like maybe I have two artworks.
Bring to front.
And then I have one in big in here. Centered. Oh no, I can see all the traces.
That makes it good,
But
though.
you know what? I'm gonna just like add a kind of background. I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Oh, because it was kind of transparent.
Yeah, it was transparent, and yeah, I don't like to have the traces there. It's like it's a quick sketch, so
right.
We're gonna leave it like this for now, and maybe I can just have some type playing here.
Very cool.
And then this like that.
And the interesting thing about printing that whole page dark blue is you have to think about what's going to be on the other side. And if it's going to bleed through, and if that's what you want, it could be cool.
I don't mind the bleeding because I want it to feel like a cheap kind of paper and like zine, so that's okay. I think I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Okay, so let's go ahead with another artist, and I might revisit this page. I might actually maybe set up here some text for later and use the fill with placeholder text. We'll see later. And then go to the paragraph styles. Oh no, not here. Styles. And that's a basic paragraph.
Perf.
And then I'll have to change that to white, because otherwise it's not gonna be readable.
Perfect. I like that.
Yeah.
Looks like an artist
I
statement.
actually do that. A lot of text.
Boom. There's so much play that goes on. It's nice.
Yeah, I like that. Then this I will align it to here. Boom. Actually, yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and have another artist.
On to the next. Basit says, I love this session. Thanks, Adobe.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank Marta for being here. She's making it super interesting and educational.
Okay,
And,
now what's gonna be the next one? I like Rachel. I'm gonna start with a woman. Why not?
Why not?
Woman power.
Love it. Ooh, cool.
Let's see if I can do this big.
How big can we make it? Whoa. I don't think I've ever heard of this artist.
Oh. She's she takes, I don't know why this is didn't pull it well. She's the most contemporary one.
Okay.
And she does really amazing sculptures. She takes she uses concrete for the sculptures, and she just like makes molds of like the biggest things. Like she does like sheds in concrete, the whole thing, or like stairs, and it's pretty amazing what she does. So I like her.
So this is like
huge.
this is just a sketch of one of her actual physical
actually
works.
this is inspired by some of her sketch.
Oh, okay.
It's using kind of like the same colors. It's the same concept. She did like other stairs. I just took this from like I traced from like another like art like that it's already like a concrete piece, and then I just sketch it on top of it.
You translated it.
Yeah. So I use Photoshop Sketch on my iPad Pro, and I do the illustrations there because I'm kind of like perfectionist in that sense, and I like to clean the traces. And in real life, I cannot do that. So it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing about digital art.
So actually, I'm gonna play a little bit with the title, like artist names, and I'm gonna make them some bigger and maybe use other fonts. Why not?
Sweet. And you said she's the most contemporary, so maybe that will have something to do with the styles that you choose.
Yeah, exactly. So actually, maybe this is gonna be way bigger.
Woo!
And I think maybe I'm just gonna use another one. Wait.
Perhaps.
Not this. And let's see how this looks like.
Ooh. Almost like mid-century.
That's very sporty.
Sporty spice over here. Like it. Hasnain wants to know, do you always use vertical guidelines or do you use like the grid, horizontal grids as well?
Sometimes I set up horizontal grids, but not very often. I actually use more of like vertical and then like center things in the page.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know.
Right.
I know myself, and I know I'm not gonna use them very much.
Yeah, so why do it?
So I kind of like to keep it a little free.
I like that. And I think since type is horizontal, at least the English language, they kind of act as their own grids sometimes.
Okay, so let's find her in my pages.
Rachel, where are you?
Here. Okay. That's her.
Oh, she's still around?
Yeah.
Nice.
She had like if I'm not wrong, she had an exhibition last year or a couple years ago in the Tate.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, in London. So
she's still doing her thing.
Okay, yes. So where's my product styles? Let's keep that here.
Yeah, don't go away. We need you.
I might need this to be bigger, maybe not. I like it like this.
Yeah, it's a good juxtaposition. Very small. Ash says, I am so bad with grids and lines. Ash, I feel you. I think in squiggles. I do not think in straight lines. Cannot.
That already like racked pretty well. So
yay!
Let's take this down here. And then actually I'm gonna do this thing. Gonna set up the numbers from the master below here. And maybe change, as you see, I change the master as I go. Bottom, let's make it a little bigger. So I have space for the bottom.
Nice.
Did I do it? No. Is that the right? No, it's not. Oh God.
Oh no. Oh no.
I didn't pay attention. Okay, 625 and 625. Okay.
Boom.
Let's leave it here for now.
Cool.
So now I have these two text blocks. Here, sorry.
Oh, nice.
I press Alt to go back to and click on Basic Graph to go back to how it was set up.
Oh.
So it was like changed. So yeah, and it had like a little plus, like here you see. It says like, this is not consistent to what you had before.
Right.
So to go back, you just select, press Alt and click here.
That's
and it
super
goes
cool.
back.
Wow. How did you learn all of these quick hotkeys? Did you learn from someone, or is it just practice?
Yeah. So when I was at 2x4 doing an internship, I had this art director that was amazing, and he every day, I thought I knew InDesign so good. I was like, I got this, I know it. And then he usually sat down every day next to me, and he showed me a new thing, like a new shortcut or a new little like trick, and I was like so blown away. I was like, what? Like, I know nothing.
Right.
So yeah,
You know nothing,
and
Marta
he knew,
Caro.
like, he really taught me a lot of things.
That's awesome. That's such a good art director to have.
Yep.
Man. And you've had a lot of experiences, like with internships and working at different companies, and also just working in different areas, like not just graphic design, but art direction and video and illustration. So chat, if you have questions about Marta's story or her timeline or anything, please ask, because she has her hands in quite a few different honeypots.
Yep.
You're like, yeah, I do.
Yeah. It's a little crazy. I'm just gonna indent this. I wish I had more text here, so maybe I'll research some more text and bring it back on another day.
Yeah.
Here we go. We've got Rachel.
Hey, I really like
I look
that.
for more. Yeah, I think it needs more text.
Fill it out a little bit.
Here, let's bring a subheader. I think this was just work. Maybe just set up a baseline grid. I haven't done that yet.
Ooh, tell us about a baseline grid.
View, that's just like to have, I don't know how to explain that. It's just like to have like the line height consistent too.
Okay.
And to, for example, like have the several paragraphs aligned to each other and like, it's useful.
Nice.
Where is it now? Grids, baseline. Here you go. And so you go onto, oh my god, preferences. You need an increment.
Ah.
And so, no, it's not that. Where is it? Sorry, you guys, it's been a little bit.
No, I think
set that up.
You really know your way around InDesign, though. Like, you know where to find things when it's not coming quickly.
I think it's here. Grids.
There it is.
Here.
Yes.
Increment every 12 points. I think I had it set at 12. 14, sorry. Okay.
No worries. Ooh, that's a great question, Chris. But first, Ash says, Tim is great. I agree. Tim, thank you for your awesome moderation. Thank you to all of our moderators. Thank you to Adobe Live. You guys are awesome. Chris would like to know, what are your favorite magazines or publications? Are you inspired by any specifically?
I actually like, let me think about it. I really like this new magazine called Garden Magazine, I think. It just features like a lot of like garden landscape stuff.
Oh, cool.
Luncheon Magazine is also, no, it's not that one.
This is like,
It's just like very similar to Luncheon Magazine. What else? I like Gentlewoman. It has really cool content.
That's a good one.
What else? I have my favorite of all times now. I know. It's Holiday. I love that magazine. It just like mixes up a little of travel content and fashion. It's really cool.
Awesome.
And at the end of each issue is like a new like city, and at the end of the magazine has like where to go and like a little map and like what to eat and what to visit. So it's really cool.
I love that. So that's Holiday. And this is Luncheon. Beautiful aesthetic. Love it.
They are kind of similar on the way they are like set up and everything, but I just like the design of it.
Yeah. Very cool.
Okay, so this is base grid.
Awesome. And if you're just tuning in with us, thanks for hanging out. We're on Behance, and this week it is editorial design as the focus. We've got Marta Caro here with us right now, and we have 3 other amazing designers also creating layouts, showing us beautiful typefaces. We do have about 665 new fonts available in Typekit if you are a Creative Cloud subscriber, and they're all from Monotype, which is a foundry that you can check out. There's a link to check out all of those typefaces, and if you want to participate in the challenge today, which is to make a business card in InDesign, please use one of those typefaces. So I believe if you click the little pop-up at the top of the chat, you can go straight to the Monotype foundry and pick one from there. We've got about 35 minutes until we're going to start looking at your submissions. So make sure you keep working on those. If you're not done in 35 minutes, you can keep working, but your work won't be shown until the next segment. So keep working. Don't give up. And then on the day, one person will go home with a free year of Creative Cloud if you take part in the challenge, which is amazing. Yes, thank you, Tim, for the link, bit.ly/monotype fonts.
Okay, next. Let's do Donald Judd.
Donald. Ooh, cool.
I want to play with that. It's very vertical.
Yeah, it's like...
So let's play with this. Maybe having text around. Like that, maybe, and then wrap it.
Love a good type rack. Nope. Text wrap.
Where is he?
Donald, where are you? Hey, Christoph. Thanks for hanging out with us.
No.
Donald. While you look, I'm going to answer a question from Babil. What's up, Babil? He's wondering, how do you know if a type size is too big or too small for print documents? Personally, I can never manage in the screen to get it right for print. I think if you continue to have trouble with this, Babil, try and print it out. Give a little test print and see how it looks. I think oftentimes the typeface is going to be smaller than what you think it's going to be. Because that paper is going to be printed in real life and you're actually going to see it with your eyeballs and you can bring it up close, you can pull it far away. So try printing it out.
That's how I go all the time.
Yeah?
Like I just print and like check it out and then I see and think, no, that has to be 1 point bigger. And then I go,
One.
it's it's very important, the details. So yeah, I usually really like just print everything and then go from there.
There you go.
Okay, so this is gonna be the basic paragraph.
Yes, Justin, when in doubt, print it out.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to think about.
Okay, I just need more text for this. So again, gonna research more about him, but for the time being, I'm just gonna add in here some text. Fill with placeholder.
Oh yeah, that good old lorem ipsum.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Kian-Yi. Sleep well.
Good night. Okay, here you go. See, now I have everything set on a base grid.
Perfect.
Here I brought this.
Ooh.
And let's just wrap this thing.
Perfect.
Is it like that?
Oh, the perfect
There you
rectangle,
go.
almost.
Then, what else we can do?
So pleasing to the eyes.
Actually, I'm gonna just do that. So I'm connecting these two guys.
Oh, cool. Oh, thanks, Kian-Yi. Appreciate it. Come back next time.
Okay. Let's do some indents. Here.
And this is just for paragraphs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want the tab to be shorter.
Oh, so when you tap tab, this is what it's going to be set at.
Yeah. So let's see. Is this working? It's not. Let's do it again. Okay,
Cool.
good.
Oh,
Here,
nice. Now
it's
it
out
works.
a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. Okay.
Mike says real designer posture right there. Like,
All curved. Sorry.
no, you gotta get close to your screen sometimes.
It happens.
Totally does.
I just don't realize it.
That's so true. Oh my gosh. If I'm like a couple hours into a drawing, I'm literally like, always have my hand in my hair and I'm like in it, like a caveman.
There's no
cavewoman.
way I can just like, I forget about it.
Yeah.
I'm focused.
Then you're like, oh, why does my body hurt terribly? This is why.
Yeah.
And Alexandra,
Okay.
what do you want us to zoom in on? What do you have a question about? Let us know. Because it's good to stay a little zoomed out at this point. See how the whole thing is looking.
Yeah. So here we go. I like this. Here. Okay. And now in the other side, let's just set up his name.
Sounds like we got a drum line out there.
Write his name.
Donald.
Here we have his important date.
Are there
So
two
it's
important
gonna be
dates?
Here.
Yeah, sorry, Alexandra. The UI is pretty small in InDesign. But if you have a specific question about certain settings, let us know. We can repeat it and let you know.
Let's add here M dash.
Ooh. And you do that from the glyphs, not just typing it on your computer.
Yeah, I don't know the command. What's the
Oh, yeah.
command for this?
Yeah, but I think some people just use like the dash or the hyphen, which isn't
Yeah.
really
But
correct.
that one is longer.
Exactly, yeah.
So
I'm saying like when they do just type it on the keyboard, it's not
yeah,
technically the right one.
yeah, exactly. So I do that. Gonna use it for here too.
Boom.
So it's consistent. Consistency is key.
Mm-hmm. That's what those styles are for. All right, Bobby, I'll see you later. Thanks for joining us. We do have about 55 minutes left with Marta, so if you have any questions, please do ask them. She'll be back tomorrow and the next day, continuing working on the zine, and we will have different challenges tomorrow and probably portfolio reviews on Thursday, as we usually do. Oh, Shift Command Dash is to do the M dash.
Shift.
Let's test it.
Command Dash. Good one.
Hey, thank you. Who was that? Oh, they deleted it. Maybe that wasn't right.
Okay.
Never mind. Oh, Mike. Thanks, Mike.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that piece of art.
Fit to frame.
Are these actual sculptures as well? Or is it just
Yes,
2D?
those are like big sculptures.
Cool.
Yeah, this one is like kind of like a funnel.
Yeah.
Like a big box thing. He works a lot with boxes, kind of.
I see.
And that's like a vertical kind of like drawers situation.
I like seeing it translated into a drawing.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. Like what I found out doing these illustrations is like usually taking a sculpture and making a 2D or like a illustration. It really brings it to another like level.
Very cool.
So.
Oh, it was Shift Option Dash. Gotcha, Mike. Thank you.
Option. Okay. Good to know. Again, we'll have to do some more research on these.
We don't know enough about Donald. It's a very interesting man. Ooh, Alexandra wants to know, is this your go-to grid, or is this just something you came up with for this publication?
I really like this combination, so yes.
It's your fave.
I can do really different columns. I'll try to play with it a little bit more.
Yeah. No, it's cool. You got your classic look. And I'm kind of curious, with all of your experience doing different things regarding design, do you have like one thing that has been the most difficult project you've ever worked on?
In design?
Yeah.
I guess my visa portfolio.
Yeah?
Because it had so many pages and then it crashed.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, that was like really crazy, a crazy moment. I think it's just because I did a big mistake. I was like, I'm just gonna embed images and stuff instead of like just having a folder linked because I'm a little unorganized. So, and then obviously it crashed. It's my fault, not like the software. I did it wrong.
Yeah, you learned from it though.
Yeah.
Wow. So you said your visa portfolio.
Yeah.
Is that to show that you are working and that you...
Yeah, so to get a visa, I have the artist O1 visa. And so I just had to make a portfolio and show all my spectrum of work. And like it usually has to be a lot of work. And that's it.
And it disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But you made it.
Yeah.
Eventually it happened.
Okay, that's very intense text.
It is. Very sculptural.
Maybe I'm just gonna delete the main. Or maybe just have the main.
Oh. Yeah, let it speak for itself.
Yeah.
Ooh, Anmol, that's awesome. You're finally done with your business card design and now you can watch the stream peacefully. No stress.
Nice.
Yeah, chat, let us know if you are working on your business card designs. I'd like to know who's participating, whose designs we can look forward to seeing in about 25 minutes.
I kind of wanted to try something here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna copy this spread and then choose what I like the most. But I kind of want to see if using that same space for my text.
Oh, okay. I see. Kind of like a mirror.
Yeah.
That's very zine. Very interesting.
Just to have some fun.
Yeah.
But then let's just get... And
we've got Puya in the house. Welcome. Hey.
Hi.
So he'll be up next back with Christine if you're interested in hanging out more with us today, and then we will finish out the day with the stream from 3 to 5. So make sure that you stick around all day. There's always the replays you can watch. Click on the replay tab over here after the streams if you'd like to see them. They're archived right after the stream, so available for you to watch at any time. I like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I just want it to be the same size, so I like the contrast between so busy and just so minimal.
Right.
So let's do one thing. This will have to come down here.
Okay.
And then it's gonna have to be shorter.
Gotcha. Oh, Eric, you watch the replays all the time? Awesome. That's good to hear. I always wonder if people watch the replays or not. And Ashi wants to know, Marta, are you going to publish this magazine online, or what's your end goal for it?
I think I'm gonna print it.
Yes.
I really wanna have like this feeling of the paper. I think it changes so much the design at the end. So it's very important to choose the paper and be conscious how you want it to look like at the end. Paper is a big choice. So.
Sure is. Oh, that's a great question from Christoph. Christoph's wondering how you can tell the difference between when you use Illustrator and when you might use InDesign. Because I know you can set type in Illustrator. It's got tools for it, but it's not as robust.
Yeah.
So like, when would you make the jump?
I feel like I would keep Illustrator to do illustrations and all the vector work.
Right.
And then anything that is magazines, books, editorial projects, I go for like InDesign because it has all the tools for it. You know, like you have the paragraph styles, you have everything you need. So, and on InDesign you don't have this kind of things.
Right. Yeah, if you try to do something like this in Illustrator, you could do it, but you would spend so much more time without the styles, without all of the baseline grid, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, so I kind of like that, but then I have to leave that little illustration out.
Oh no.
We'll see. I'll keep it just in case. Maybe I can, no.
You're like, maybe, oh.
No, I mean, that's a concept, so it has to be like this.
Right.
Okay. Let's do another one.
Maybe it could appear somewhere else.
Yeah.
On the cover.
Yeah, exactly. Which gonna be the next one? Maybe Bruno Munari.
Oh, I like him. I love myself a face. A face in art is good art. I love it. Do you know what this work was made of originally? Is it a painting, drawing?
That actually is pretty similar to the original. It's like a face. He made a lot of faces. I'm not really sure what's the project itself, like the work piece. But then I took some of the faces I like the most, how he drew, and that's it. I
love it. It's so mask-like.
Yeah. I need to see if this is gonna be printable. I think those illustrations are really big, but I just wanna see. Yeah.
Oh, because
resolution is so high.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I might have to make them smaller, but here it is, Bruno.
There he is. It's done. Alexandra, yes. If you watch the replay, you will be able to see how Marta formatted the baseline grid. Totally. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Adobe Live. About 7 minutes in, she starts setting up the zine, but the baseline didn't come in until, I forget which spread.
Yes, I forgot.
I think Rebecca's. Is that her name? The woman who did the concrete?
No, Rachel.
Rachel. I think that's when you started doing the baseline grid.
Yeah. Okay.
You're like, who's Rebecca?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Suddenly I was a little lost. Where is Munari?
Munari. Oh, Chris. So Bruno has a book called Design as Art. And he says it is a must for any designer.
Exactly. It's a book.
It is a book.
Oh.
Ooh.
Let's try that command. It was option command
Dash.
Oh.
Did it not work? Maybe, no, shift. It's either shift option dash or shift command dash.
Yes, it worked. Shift command dash.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Forget who said it. Kevin? Is that it?
Okay. And what was his life?
Bruno, tell me about your life. We have his important dates. A fellow Scorpio.
Actually, I'm gonna keep it until here.
Oh my gosh, my mom is in the chat. Hi, Mom. Everyone say hello to Ann Kirker. It's my mother. She's a very sweet woman. Hello, hello. Thanks for hanging out, Mom.
Okay.
Mom swag, Mom swag. Ooh, I like that next to it.
Yeah. That doesn't have the crap. Okay.
Nice.
I didn't keep that.
Right, so can you set up the tab in the style? Paragraph styles?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
My mom says this will be right up my alley. What do you mean, Mom? Editorial design? Oh, words. Words are right up her alley.
Perfect.
I like that.
Yeah, simple.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like I might end up changing it, but
You're like, I like it, but let's change it. Very organic, very fluid. Oh, newsletters. Yes, perfect. Aw,
okay.
Jason's willing to give my mom an InDesign pin. That's really nice, Jason. You keep it, though. You won that, Jason Rose. Christoph says, your daughter has been behaving very well. Thanks, Christoph. I'll pay you after the stream.
Okay. Well, what else I could do here? Let's see.
Yeah, let's just
I kind of
play.
wanted to do a pattern with it, but I think it's gonna be too much. So
Maybe.
it's too colorful.
Yeah, it's definitely more
So
colorful than the other spreads so far.
yeah. What if I kept it here?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Or maybe let's set up here a grid.
Or
a line.
guides. Okay.
Guide.
Oh yeah, guides. Guides are your friends.
Yep. Okay.
How do you know when to stop?
I never know.
Just keep playing and playing and playing.
Once I like it enough.
Okay.
Oy.
I have the problem of not knowing when to stop because I like it, but then I'm like, but what about this? What about this? What about this? And then I end up with a Frankenstein monster.
But for this one, I feel like I want to be playful and have different, like, usually I would stick more to like a same kind of like layout and design. But I feel like in this case, I kind of wanted to to be playful and move around. So I actually liked it here.
I liked it down there too. Helps your eye just kind of move around, have a fun time.
Yeah. I feel like this, if it was longer, would help.
I like the breathing room. Oh, that's cool
Not
too,
that
though.
long.
Not that much. Oh, Christoph, you got your AI pin and your sticker? Please do take a selfie and post it somewhere. I don't really know where, but that's awesome. We love seeing the swag that you get. And yes, Tim, good call. There are 14 minutes left until we're going to be looking at your challenge submissions. So please, if you want to get started working on it right now. You can always submit during the next segment or the segment after that, but we're asking you to create a business card using InDesign and one of the 665 monotype fonts that are now available on Typekit. Monotype is an awesome foundry that has brought many beautiful fonts to your computer that you can use for free if you have a CC subscription. So use one of those, get that submitted in the next 13 and a half minutes, and we'll be looking at your work very soon. Get some good feedback from Marta and myself. We'll tell you how awesome it is, maybe some things to spiff it up even more, and maybe you can even get them printed. Use them as your real business cards. Do you have business cards?
I used to have, but not anymore. I feel like nowadays with the internet, it's kind of easy to like just be in touch with emails and like, I don't know, I don't really use them. I had them and I didn't use them, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really.
I think they're pretty helpful at like a convention if you actually make like a real connection with someone and maybe you don't have time to be like, here, check out my Instagram, or like, I'm going to write down my email. You can just be like, boom, let's talk.
Yeah.
But if you find someone just digitally, you're already in contact with them. So I get that.
Exactly. Okay. Let's align this.
Love that when it falls into place. So satisfying.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, totally Adobe Live. You have until 4:30 to get those submissions in for today's challenge, and one person will be going home with the free year of Creative Cloud. Super cool. TK in the house. Now my dad is watching. What's up, Dad? How you doing?
Okay, let's do Matisse.
Yes, yes, yes. I love this illustration you did. It's so nice.
That's the very first one.
Cool. So this is the start of your whole system. I love that form.
And then what else do we have? We have this one. Let's put it here.
Ooh, I didn't see that one earlier. Cool.
Yeah.
It's a little heavier. Nice.
Okay. I think I want to start with this page.
Oh, wait, how did you switch that so fast?
Here.
Cool. So you just click and drag.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that.
I love that kind of raspberry sherbet color. That is the background. That's
that
so
actually
nice.
is like basically the same kind of piece he has, like same color, same shape. I just liked it, so I not trace it, I just paint it all over.
Yeah, make your own kind of copy of it. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's basically a copy.
But with your handwriting.
Yeah, it's just for fun, so.
Nice. And Tiffany, if you want to participate in the challenge, please check out that challenge tab. It's really straightforward. You're just going to be making a business card, and we have a template for you to use in InDesign. If you'd like to use it, you don't have to, but we are asking you to use one of the new 600 plus monotype fonts available. Christoph says, I'm loving the shapes.
Thank you.
So natural. The year, 18,697.
Okay.
Oh, awesome, Tiffany. So please participate. And if you don't get the work done in the next 9.5 minutes, you have until 4:30 this afternoon to be considered to win.
Perfect.
I love this like moment that Matisse is having right now in culture. People are just loving his work. So glad he's being appreciated.
We'll have to work on this ragging.
Darn.
Okay.
So earlier we were talking about how you went to school in 2 different places, in Holland and in Spain.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I basically did graphic design in Spain, the 4 years, and then I made a student exchange meanwhile in Eindhoven, in Holland, the Design Academy of Eindhoven. And it was really different kind of styles of design. One is like starting from like a functional, like really point of view, and then the other one is like completely starting from like the most artistic.
Yeah.
So it kind of like really, it's starting from very different points. It's just like and ending up in the same place, you know.
Right.
It's kind of like a very, like, I don't know, it was interesting and difficult too.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your brain has to work in 2 different ways.
Yeah.
And sorry, go ahead.
No, it was really good experience,
Yeah.
and I think like it was nice just to do that. Yeah.
Right, I was going to say this, I feel like this is reflecting your ability to think about things in multiple different ways, because you have this kind of diehard graphic design, like the nitty gritty of it, setting up the grids and making sure everything looks readable, but then also this very artistic, more emotive side of setting things up, more playful. That's important.
Yeah.
To be able to think 2 different ways.
Okay, so now I want to do one thing, which is this guy. I want it to be a subheader, but I can't really. I'm gonna set it up as a character style.
Okay.
I just want to see it's at 11 points. I'm gonna go here. Character styles are useful to change stuff inside of a paragraph.
Oh, okay.
Paragraph style.
Yeah.
So like whenever you, for example, here, if I press in here, it's gonna bring me like this main basic graph. If I ever change that, this is gonna change too, and I don't want it to change. So I'm gonna go here and create a new character style and call it subheader again. And then here, that was 11, 15, oh. And then tracking 20, I had, oh God.
Oh, in
I'm
design.
just pressing like case, uppercase, all caps. Here you go. Oh,
Yeah.
and it was bold.
Bold, please.
Bold.
Oh, Anita is wondering, is Marta Portuguese or Spanish?
Spanish, I have the thickest accent.
Yeah, from
bold.
Barcelona specifically. Beautiful city.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I know.
It's fun. It's a fun city, full of design.
True.
It's very nice too. If you guys have never been there, I recommend it.
Good example of going for design. You can check out the OFF conference. That's awesome. It was in May this year. We streamed. It was great. You can actually check out the replays if you're interested in the replays tab. Go back to May and you should see tons of awesome artists there.
Yep.
Ray says, I love Barcelona. Eric says, beautiful soccer club in Barcelona.
Yes.
Yeah, big football town.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Lined up well.
It's too square.
Oh, never mind. It's Matisse would never.
Maybe we should just bring it here.
Oh, bring it down. Bring it around town. Like it.
Maybe this could go just
Ooh.
across.
Ooh. Interesting.
Okay. It's not so horizontal, so.
I like this. Going across both spreads in the gutter.
These illustrations are just too big.
They are pretty big. Big tiffs.
I'll have to adjust that. No, it's not working because it's not so horizontal.
Mm-hmm.
So
What if you flipped it?
like this?
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Thanks for, or like just horizontally, so that yeah, like that. Wait, is that what you just did?
No, but still, like I would like it to be more horizontal.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna keep it where it was, maybe
Cool.
here.
And I feel like today is really you're playing with layout, you're getting things laid down, and then the rest of the couple of days you're really gonna be
Cleaning up
mm-hmm.
and see if I can get even more playful. Because I tend to do like things very square.
right. Yeah, let's break those
So,
bounds.
Yeah.
My mom has a name for this illustration. It's named Unclothed in a Kelp Bed. Under the sea. I like it.
Good.
Oh, that was from my dad, not my mom. Okay, classic.
Dad jokes.
Dad jokes.
Oops.
Ooh, chat, the timer went red, so we do have about 2.5 minutes until we're going to be getting our submissions ready to be looked at. So if you are working on your challenge entry and you would like to submit it for Marta to see, get that submitted now. Get exporting. You're going to upload, I believe, a JPEG to the WooBox form. So now would be a great time to start exporting to get that uploaded. If you're not quite done, no worries. Get that submission in anyways, and it'll be looked at in one of the later streams today.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got the feeling
Okay,
that I want to play with the names and different types.
gotcha.
I think it needs something like that. So let's see. I just want to make it more playful.
Yeah. And you're talking about that you liked how kind of squared off that typeface is
Yeah.
earlier.
For some reason, I think like Munari is more rounded. Maybe it's because his work is very geometric.
Yeah.
So let's just do that.
I like it. Go with the flow.
And I feel like maybe each spread should have their different typography. So Bruno is all wild shame.
Mm-hmm.
So now my styles are gonna be screwed, but that's what I do all the time.
Such is life.
Breaking rules.
Mm-hmm. And cleaning up the pieces. Christoph says, I like to see the struggle because that's what we all have to do. That's what all of our lives. Yes, especially designers.
I kind of want to open the lid.
Oh, nice. Let it breathe.
Yeah.
We got 30 seconds to get those challenge submissions in, so we'll probably look at them in 2 or 3 minutes. I've got the page loaded and waiting. Of course, we'll refresh it when it's time. We are asking you to make a business card alongside Marta, who's been working on her favorite artist, modern art zine.
Mm-hmm.
Super beautiful so far. I'm excited to see what happens with it the next couple days. And like I said, we have awesome designers filling up the roster today. 4 streams each day, and then we will be done at the end of the day on Thursday. So we're here pretty much every week, Tuesday through Thursday, with extra streams on Friday these days. So come back every week for a different theme. We've done illustration, we've done motion graphics, animation, photography, lots of graphic design, XD, if you're interested in that. Very popular these days. And we're super glad that you're here with us. Thanks for chatting. And we're glad that you're here with us. Thanks
you.
for being here. Yeah. Oh, a little flip.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Love it.
I'm just changing everything now.
It's time to play. I actually really like that. I think his name fits well.
He needs it.
Vertically. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Kind of like this. Actually, got it.
Someone else named Bruno says this is amazing. It's amazing this way.
Yay.
How'd you like it, Bruno? I think maybe you just like it because it's your name. Maybe not. Chris says it looks so good. Cool, people are responding. They're liking it.
Perfect.
Nice. And our challenge deadline has hit, so that you will see the red counter below us is at 0. We will look at submissions in just a couple minutes, and we're going to be doing some awesome reviews. So some critiquing, some feedback, letting you know that your designs are awesome and maybe what you could do to make it even stronger for next time. So we'll do that in just a couple minutes. And then we will be wrapping up the segment after the review. So Marta will talk about what she did today from start to finish, what she'll be working on tomorrow, and then we're gonna let you go for a couple minutes to come back for more design from 1 to 3, and then 3 to 5.
Okay.
Yeah, you let me know when you're ready, and we'll start looking at submissions. Oh, we have a lot. A lot came in at the last moment. Oh boy.
Okay, I mean, whenever you guys want.
Cool. I will get them open. We've got about 12 to look at. It's pretty cool. All right, are we ready to look at challenge submissions? Let's do it. Awesome. Okay, so like I said, we asked you to make business cards. We had a template for you, and we asked you to use the new Monotype fonts. There's 665 new fonts available to you from Monotype if you have a CC subscription on Typekit. So let's go all the way to the beginning.
Ooh.
This is by Evan.
I like this overlapping. I like
Yeah.
the one below is this, yeah.
So this might be like the
This is
back
so
versus the
cool.
front.
Yeah, I like how is it a negative of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, let's read this
But
copy.
yeah,
I want to create awesome things that you will love forever and ever.
nice.
And then some contact info. Cool, so I think it's pretty clean.
I like the name. How is it like made a logo kind of?
Like a stamp.
Yeah, it's a stamp.
Cool. And
Nice.
what would you recommend to even make this a stronger, more
You know, like what
eye-catching?
you say of the stamp, and now it just like makes me think of like, what if it had like the quality of a stamp, you
Yeah.
know? So it has like some like
Like
holes or
grittiness.
like grain,
Mhm,
yeah. So it looks more of a stamp,
Yeah,
yeah.
I agree.
And then maybe I would align even the portfolio with the telephone,
okay,
so
so
it's
move
just
this
like
down.
all in the same like
Yeah.
baseline grid.
We know about that.
Yeah.
We learned. Cool.
Yeah.
Great job,
Nice.
Evan. Thank you for submitting. And thank you, everyone, for submitting. I know that showing your work to a live audience can be frightening, to say the least. All right, this is by Ray
Wow.
Silva, graphic designer.
Nice, looks very corporate.
It does.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
design. Cool.
Yeah. What do you think about this sans serif versus like this kind of monogram with this serif type?
It's cool. It just like it makes it different, you know. Like it's the logo type stands more than like the design kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to call it, logo or like just a type. But yeah, cool job.
Yeah. And what do you think about the color scheme? The
I
kind of
feel
gray
like
and red.
yeah, the colors look like really like corporate. Maybe I would just try to play with more like bright or like try to not get so much in the safe place.
That's true.
Yeah, so maybe I would just play a little bit more with color.
Yeah, and it definitely...
That I think could add a lot.
Yeah, a little bit of personality.
Yeah.
And it depends. Like Ray, if you're a super corporate branding kind of person, maybe this makes sense.
Yeah.
But there's always something maybe you could push a little further. And then the last question I have for you is, what do you think about, you see design as kind of ghosted back here?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? It's
Maybe
over
you
here
could just like play with the design, like that word readability, and you could just like maybe cut it in half or something like that. And I think it would still read because you have it like repeated in so many places.
Yeah.
And that could be a nice kind of touch.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be its own little...
And again, I feel like the alignment from the address could go a little bit down where the S is, where the S starts on the logotype, and then the other two, the address and the like the website, go a little down, aligned to Ray Silva.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. It seems like the leading here is maybe a little bit more open than everywhere else.
So maybe play a little bit with that.
Yeah, but it looks pretty good.
Cool. Yeah.
Beside all those things, these are definitely nitpicks. This is a really nice design, Ray. Right, let me refresh this just in case. Cool, let's go on to the next one.
Ooh.
See?
Very like flat design. I like it. It's very minimal.
Yeah.
I like the colors.
Aim Fox.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah, I like the color usage. I like the icons. It breathes so well. Good job.
Yeah. What do you think about that this is all kind of capital letters and then that's not used anywhere else? Like I feel like maybe this could all be capital as well, or maybe not.
I feel it's okay because it's kind of like the front kind of logo.
That's true.
Type, so it's fine to be different. I think it's more important to be consistent on like the back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like it looks very good. Yeah.
Nice job. Alrighty, let's move on to this one by Anita. A little small. That's all right. Maybe it's true business card size.
Yeah.
So this is for a restaurant. Cool. Scandi restaurants, low carb,
so
high
you
fat.
have like the little views of the photographies of the restaurant. That's cool. And it's all in one side, right?
That's That's what
maybe
it
we
seems
could
like.
just like play with two sides and have like maybe one side be photos and the other side be, so you can make the photos bigger.
Very
so
true.
They're more visible.
Yeah, and this is already in a grid, so you can just flip that, put it on the back.
3 and 3, or
Yeah, or just one photo. And then what do you think about the kind of thin, scripty font up here versus the very thick?
Very like, I feel like it goes maybe with the restaurant vibe. Maybe it's kind of like, it seems like maybe an Italian.
Yeah.
To me, it says Italian restaurant. I don't know
think
why.
of Scampi, because it's called Scandi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just feel like maybe these two don't match.
Yeah, it could
so
be
well.
a little lighter, so it matches more with the outline of the type of the restaurant name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, this is
that's a good
very
point.
tall and thin, and this is more squared off, like we talked about earlier. But nice job. I'd love to see both sides, Anita. All right. This is from Anmol Banshee,
Ooh, nice.
the Irish pub. I like that. Cool. So it's got these cute little
nice
floral
pattern
elements.
in the back. Cool.
Then the Irish pub, it's just the logo, but flipped.
I like how you have it consistent in both sides,
Mm-hmm.
so you can relate the front and the back.
Yeah.
That looks good. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I really don't have very much feedback on this, although I do love when there are different logo types for different placements. Like maybe there's an actual vertical version
Yeah, that's a good idea.
of this, or some sort of image, like an image mark.
Yeah.
That could work well, but the colors are
good.
nice. Yeah.
Maybe I would open a little bit the leading between the name and the title,
This here.
because I think like the leading in the other text is kind of, I would play with that. Maybe it's also nice to have it as a block. So yeah, just,
Yeah, I really like the spacing here, and it'd be nice if it was kind of...
I would probably do that line like the total width of the whole design. So maybe it would go up until like the end of the email.
Oh, okay.
So it's more like a square,
Yeah.
visual square.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, looks good.
Cool. Great job. I think that was Anmol who did that. Yes. Alrighty, this is by Felix.
Ooh, gradients.
Yes, all the gradients. So yeah, Water Tiger Arts, F. Smidic, creator and designer, with the info down here.
Wow.
And this would be the other side.
Very, lots of lines. See here.
That's true. There's diagonal, there's vertical.
Nice.
Does that make it more difficult to read?
I feel like the only thing I feel like with this design is that the front is so different from the back.
That's true.
So maybe I would try to be more cohesive with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. And if like the gradient offers its own visual texture, but then you also throw a literal texture over this.
Yeah.
So you might not need this actual texture here.
Yeah. So maybe stick to the gradient and like try to translate it in the other side.
Yeah. But I think you definitely portray like the kind of art that you make. It's very colorful and fun, which is good. You need to know what kind of designer someone is. Great job, Felix. Alrighty, gonna refresh again because I'm always paranoid that I miss some. There we go. This is by Akash,
Ooh.
Wayne Industries.
Very industrial.
Oh, it's Bruce
Yeah.
Wayne. Nice.
Cool. It has the signature.
Cool. So
Maybe
this is for Wayne Industries, but it's Allison Parker's actual business card.
Maybe I would center the information on the second side of the card.
This is pretty far down.
I like how it's like kind of like the type of Wayne is like ghosted on the other side and still like in the same place. So that's cool.
Yep.
It's a good.
What do you think about this typeface?
Yeah, I feel like it should be maybe more tall, or like maybe I would pick, if you're using a serif on the other side, maybe I would pick that same font.
Yeah.
Because right now we have like 4 different fonts, so maybe just stick to the slab one. I think maybe that would on the other side. I mean,
right.
Yeah. Don't you think so?
But it does have a very serious Wayne Industries-esque vibe.
Yeah.
So nice job, Akash. Okie doke. This is by Ashi.
Nice.
Palma.
Watercolor.
This is a nice
Texture.
use of a texture, but it's not overwhelming.
Yeah. That's nice.
Oh, I didn't even notice this little gold crossbar.
Very nice. Okay. Maybe here you could play a little bit with the type. Maybe you could do the fragrance luxury candles in like all caps, and then have all like lowercase on the information.
Yep.
I would try maybe to have like the tagline as wide as the logotype without making the type too big. So maybe the caps help. Maybe you can like open a little bit the tracking.
Yeah.
For that, but it's
like
really
this.
nice. I like the texture. I like the colors.
Yeah,
Nice
this would be super beautiful if this was like letterpress with actual metallic gold.
Yeah,
It'd be so
exactly.
nice. Very luxury, I would say.
Yeah,
Cool, great job, Ashi. All right, this is by Robbie.
cool. Another like very flat design.
And it's for web design, which I think really
Yeah.
fits.
Here I feel like you could keep the gradients on the other side too.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, but it's really cool.
Yeah, it looks like there's even a texture over here.
Can you zoom in?
Yeah, let's zoom in. Like almost like a paper.
Oh yeah.
But it's not on this.
So that's probably the paper texture.
Right.
To simulate. Oh yeah, and then like the background looks different from one side to the other. So maybe just like use the same black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. It's very clean, very web designer-esque though. Great job, Robbie. All right. Here's Bruno. This is interesting.
Ooh.
Designer.
I like how you play with the letters.
Yeah,
That's
right?
cool.
And then the back is just an RFID.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. Very like mysterious. I want to know more, Bruno.
I wonder what it brings you.
Yes. Bruno, does this take us anywhere? I don't have a scanner on my phone or else I
We'll have to check it out.
Yeah. I like this.
Nice.
Let's see. Is this readable? Designer.
Designer.
I
Yes.
guess. Oh, and it's the N in Bruno. Very nice.
You know what I would say here? I think some people don't have the QR scan
Yeah,
thing.
not
Maybe
RFID,
just like
sorry.
have two, like have the information and have the QR maybe to your portfolio more than to your information.
True. Yeah.
so then you have it more in hand, you know?
That's the most important thing. Like, you need to have your email address or your phone number somewhere. Cool. Nice job, Bruno. All right, let's look at one more. It's by Sevda. Cool, just one side. What is this? I'm wondering, Sevda, if you used Capture to make a pattern. Let us know if you're in the chat, please.
Looks very like spatial, like a spaceship.
Yeah, it reminds me of the intro video for our Chat and Win. It's like the video games. Cool. What do you think about this S with the horizontal K?
It's cool.
It is cool.
Maybe I would take out the rounded shape on the back so you can read better the S and the K.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's up to you. That's like your design, your logo. So.
Right.
Yeah.
I think this typeface works.
Yeah,
it's
it works.
Clean and futuristic. Very cool. Nice job. So thank you everyone so much for submitting your work. This has been a really nice little cohort of designs, all super different. Super brave of you to share your work. Thank you so much. And we have 2 more streams today. So if you are not done with your submission yet, you have time until 4:30 to get those submitted. But if you have a specific designer that you would like to see your work and give a feedback, make sure you get it submitted during that stream. Eric says, I like a lot of them. Me too. I agree. So thanks everyone. We're going to hop back to Marta's screen and we have 10 minutes left.
Okay.
So whatever you want to get done in 10 minutes, also chat. If you have questions, you got 10 more minutes. So please. She's got a lot of experience.
Ask me questions. So I think I'm just gonna make another spread really quickly, and what I wanna do tomorrow is maybe try more typefaces as I did here with Bruno Munari. I think there's more opportunity for each artist to be more playful.
Yeah.
So I liked how this changes from one spread to the other. I feel like it should have its own spread, its own personality.
Yeah.
So I'll try to do that. Maybe, add more stuff. Maybe I can add some color here. I don't know. I'll try to be more playful tomorrow with the typefaces, and I don't know. Let's see what this offers us.
Yeah, let's see.
This tool, this magic tool, I like it.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's maybe too saturated colors for it. So maybe I'm just gonna grab this.
Yeah. One. And what color do you think the paper is gonna be?
Oh, I think I'll just keep it white.
Like optic white or cream?
Newsprint? Like the newspaper kind of. It's kind of a little. It has a shade of gray.
Yep.
So maybe I'll keep it like that.
I wonder why it's gray. Do you think that has to do with readability? You don't want to hurt people's eyes?
No, it's just the quality of the paper.
Yeah, like the pulp or whatever.
I actually don't like this, so fine.
Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what else.
But it is interesting to think about, what would that raspberry color look like on that kind of light 20% gray of a newsprint?
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
I think it's gonna look really good. It's gonna bring down a little bit the brightness of the colors of the illustrations, but I think it's gonna look much better. Yeah. This is too flat to me now,
right, and all of the whites will turn to that gray. It's interesting to think about.
Yeah.
Ooh, and everyone in the chat is talking about what their favorite business card designs were. Keela liked the Palma one, the luxury fragrance candles. Yeah, that one was really nice. I like the Bruno one. Bruno was cool.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see what you all submit for the rest of the streams. Very creative. Ooh,
so
who is this?
Got here Miro.
Oh, nice.
From my country.
Doesn't he have a museum in Barcelona?
Yes, it has a foundation. It's so beautiful. And it has really nice views to the city. So it's cool. It's cool to see.
I think we walked by it and I was like, what is this? Must go in.
Oops, here. This one is the biggest.
Love that. So spindly.
Yeah. I like his work so much.
Mm-hmm. Very expressive. And even though you do like beautiful, clean graphic design, are you inspired by anything else that's super different from what you do? Like architecture or nature?
Yes, I'm usually like to find inspiration on like things that I would not like pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
I like to look at like color palettes.
Yeah.
Like in real life
Mm-hmm.
or like in my travels or anywhere. And so, yeah, that inspires me a lot. Movies also inspire me a lot, like old movies.
Mm-hmm.
I like a lot of like the old French movies are like, they have like really nice colors. Or like, I also like to look a lot to the like, the houses, like the spaces of the movies that like are in the background and nobody pays attention, but then like it's there, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's intentional too.
Yeah, exactly. So I like that.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. It kind of makes the entire ambiance of the thing that you're watching.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I want to watch some old French movies now. That beautiful film coloring. Love it.
Yeah. Okay. I like this is aligned.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put his name here.
Don't me roll.
And I don't have the Spanish keyboard, so I'll have to go here to find the accent.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what that accent's called? For the O?
No.
Just the accent. I don't know what it's called either. I cannot help.
Entire font. Okay.
Please say it's there.
It has to.
Has to be. Legally, it has to.
Here you go.
Nice.
Miro, and let me see if it has a middle name or not. I think it doesn't.
Ooh, I was going to say, I don't know of any middle
His
name.
name, I don't know if his name is longer. He's known by Joan Miro.
Ooh, Asim, that's super nice. Says, loves this sessions. Thanks so much for creating. So much fun creating. I'm glad that you're hanging out with us. Thank you so much. We'll be here until 5 p.m. Thursday. And if you miss any of the streams that you'd like to see, please be sure to watch the replays. They're available immediately after they're streamed. We have 2 more streams coming up today. We've got Puya and Christine ready and waiting to come on. And we'll give them the desk in about 3 minutes. So stick around for that.
So yes, he has a second name, obviously, because he's Spanish.
Okay, classic.
So here it is. Miro y Farra.
Oh, Santiago said that in the chat. Nice.
Good. I didn't know his second last name. Here I think there's good opportunity to have this wrap also.
Oh, cool.
Maybe smaller. And you know what we can do? We can just change the frame from this.
Mm-hmm.
So it wraps even more.
Oh, nice. Editing the anchor points.
Yep.
You can get really nitty-gritty in InDesign. Really make it do what you want it to do.
Mm-hmm. So,
Oh, Eric, thank you. You can do Option E and then the letter you want to put that accent on it. Awesome. So Option E and then...
I'm learning so many things here.
Yeah, you're all hotkey masters.
I don't know why this is not like really... What happened?
InDesign just does not want you to do what you want to do today. Alexandra, the keyboard shortcut to switch from normal to preview, I think is Shift W. That's what I use. And while you're working on that, we're going to close out the segment. Marta's been working on a zine of her favorite artists, including her own personal illustration representations of their work. If you're interested in it, come back tomorrow for more. Mm-hmm. And until then, where can people follow you on social media? What's the best way?
Maybe Instagram?
Instagram?
Yeah, cool. But it's more of like my own life stuff.
Yeah, so, if you're interested.
Yeah, I have like a few other links in there. I have like my marbling stuff.
Cool.
as an Instagram too.
Yeah, let's talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
But my main social media, I would say it's Instagram now.
Cool. So everyone go follow her there. She'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And for now, we're going to leave you for the rest of the stream. So stick around. Thanks, Marta.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.